We are live.
Okay, so should we start?
We should, yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our today's webinar about studying in Germany. First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to our long-standing and trusted partner, Gostudyfree in Delhi. Gostudyfree is your partner when it comes to studying in Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to share a few information with you about German public universities, about the German educational landscape, and how you, as an Indian student, can benefit from the German public university system. Our today's agenda, we will have 5 different topics. First of all, I will say a few words about BSK International, our organization. I will introduce the benefits for you of studying in Germany. We will have a look at a few testimonials and admission letters of how admission letters are looking like. And number 4, we will have a look at a dual study. Dual study is a very highly popular program recently with many financial benefits for the students. I will go into details later on. And number 5, we will talk about TU9 universities. TU9 universities are the leading universities. You can also regard them as the IIT of Germany. Okay, we don't want to lose any time. We just jump right into the first topic. A few words about BSK International. BSK International is an international academic exchange organization. We have a history of over 21 years. We were founded in the year 2000. We are a non-profit organization, and we are located in Berlin and in Bonn, Germany. We are registered with the court register. We are recognized by the German government. We are a member of the Munich University Society. And moreover, we are an official partner of GIZ, which is a governmental organization. It's also called the German Development Corporation. And moreover, we are a recognized executing body for vocational education and labor market integration measures. That means we are certified to undertake this kind of courses to bring people into employment. All right. So, secondly, we would like to have a look at the benefits of studying in Germany. Well, first of all of you might know that German universities, they operate on a free of charge basis. That means there are no tuition fees. German public universities are free of charge, but there are much more benefits beside this, free of charge policy, and that is that universities they offer a world-class teaching and research environment, and from my point of view, that is the most important part is that they offer excellent career opportunities with high salaries after graduation. Because at the end of the day, we are going to university, we're going to study because we would like to have better lives. We would like to get better jobs, higher salaries. That is our aim. And for that reason, I believe it is very important to see what we can do with our graduation certificate, what we can do after studying. And here we can find excellent career opportunities. And lastly, Germany is a safe and stable jurisdiction with a strong economy. That means we have a huge demand for experts and labor skills and graduates. And also we have a very welcoming culture. And, there is the cliche that Germans are reserved or very cool and towards other people, but actually this is not the case. We have a very open and welcoming culture. We do welcome international students, especially from India. Another fact I would like to point out are the excellent diplomatic relationships between India and Germany. While this is the very big picture between both countries, we can say that the better the diplomatic ties between both countries are, the more opportunities for graduates and for Indian students they will have in Germany. And one former ambassador to India, he said that the sky is the limit for the Indian-German cooperation. And this quote, I personally believe that is very true. And we have excellent diplomatic relationships. And this actually is your opportunity. That is the opportunity for Indian students studying in Germany. Well, German universities, they do operate on non-profit base, no tuition fees. Unlike other countries, let's say, for example, English-speaking countries who are charging tuition fees. Germany is never regarding India or other countries as markets, because there are no markets in that sense for universities, because universities are free of charge. But they consider countries like India or other countries like the origin of the global elite of international students. So that is to give you an idea of the mindset and of the objectives of German universities. German universities, they are not interested in tuition fees because there are no tuition fees, but they do have a different mindset and different objectives. You can also say that Germany is never selling its education, but only its products. Think, for example, of Siemens electrical appliance, or think of cars manufactured by BMW, for example, or Volkswagen or Mercedes. Now we would like to have a closer look at the higher education landscape in Germany. We do have 380 universities in total, and leading universities are, you can see it here, for example, RWTH Aachen, TU Munich, TU Berlin, TU Dresden, which is an outstanding, excellent university, TU Darmstadt, or University Hanover. All of them are leading universities. We have a second type of universities, and that is called Universities of Applied Science, or Fachhochschule, FH in German. And these universities of applied science, they are closely related to businesses, to the economy, to the industry, and they will undertake a lot of joint research with the universities. Also, let's say, internships or master's theses, where students from those universities of applied science can go to the universities nearby to do, for example, an internship or write a master's thesis. And when you look at a map, it's a very interesting point. When you look at a map, where you will see a University of Applied Science, around that University of Applied Science, you will see and you will find actually a lot of businesses and companies who are settling down around those universities of applied science, just because to be close and to be near to these universities of applied science. There's a very vivid exchange between universities of applied science and businesses. And this also gives a huge opportunity for students of those University of Applied Science, because writing a master's thesis, doing an internship, which is paid normally, and of course finding a job after graduation is so much easier when your university is closely related to a business nearby. And this actually is also your opportunity. So from my point of view, studying at the University of Applied Science always ensures a good career opportunities after graduation. You can also say that universities of applied science are in service of the companies. That is what I always say. We as University of Applied Science, we are in service of the industry. All right, so next we would like to have a look at testimonials and admission letters we have gained in the past. Before we go there, I would like to encourage you, if you have any questions, please never hesitate. I encourage you to raise questions. You can raise questions at any time during the webinar or at the end of the webinar. Whenever you feel anything should be unclear or you would like to have more detailed information, please never hesitate interrupting me, raising your questions. Now, we would like to have a look at one testimonial that is one Indian student from India, and what he said is that it would have never been possible without BSK International. Here you see two other testimonials, former students who went to Germany, now who have entered university and who were very satisfied. All right, university admissions. How are admissions letters look like? Here you find a few samples. These are admission letters which we have obtained for our students in the past. For example, RTW Aachen. On the left side in the middle is Technical University Darmstadt, or TU Berlin here on the right. And here on this slide you can see an admission letter from University of Stuttgart, an admission letter from KIT, which is Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, and here on the right side University of Hanover on the right side. All of them are leading universities. And here you see it in a zoom, that is Technical University Darmstadt, here in the middle with the red circle, that is our address. So these are real admission letters which we have obtained in the past. We are operating since more than 21 years, and over the past 21 years we have had hundreds of international students studying in Germany. Next topic, number 4, dual study program. We would like to have a detailed look at what are dual study programs like. Dual study programs is, I would say, a very typical study program where you study in the university and you work at the same time, or you do an internship at the same time in the company. So basically you can say you work and study at the same time. There are no tuition fees, and you will also get a monthly salary. A monthly salary during your studies. And this is highly appealing for domestic German students, but also, of course, for international students. In the past, dual study programs were not available for international students. Now, recently, they have become available for international students, also and especially for Indian students. For dual study programs, 2 courses are available. Number 1 is the hotel management, and number 2, business administration, hotel management and business administration. Duration for this dual bachelor course are 3.5 years, 7 semesters. Upon graduation, you will receive an academic degree. It's an academic degree, Bachelor of Arts. And afterwards, if you would like to, you can also continue with a master course or a PhD. Of course, that is not mandatory. It's only an option for you. Some students, they choose to go take up employment after graduation, and some students, they decide to continue education and continue with a master or a PhD afterwards. And basically, you study in the university and you work in the company at the same time, simultaneously. Now, a very important slide. we're looking at the benefits. What's in the game for students? Number one is no tuition fees. So that means the entire dual study is free of charge. Secondly, and this is very unique, even as a student, you will receive high monthly salary. And here you will see in the first year, you will earn up to 800 euro per month. And the second year, it will be 900 euro per month. And in the third year, 1,000 euro per month. So this means that here in the third year, actually, you will earn a salary of annually 12,000 euro. 12,000 euro as a student. And besides that, for hotel management at least, you will also have free meals and you will have free accommodation. So that means, when summing up, you don't spend on tuition fees, you don't spend on food, you don't spend on accommodation, and on top of that, you will receive a monthly salary of in between 800 euro per month and 1,000 euro per month. So this program is, and also, of course, you will get an academic degree, Bachelor of Arts. And from this point of view, this program is highly attractive for international students, and it is available for Indian students now. Here you see once again the main benefits of the dual study program, which we offer. 2 courses are available. One is hotel management, and the second one is business administration management. Okay, then we would like to look at the next topic, number 5. These are our TU9 programs. TU9, I just mentioned it before. These are the leading technical universities. That's actually where the name is deriving from. TU, Technical University 9, the 9 leading technical universities. For that reason, it's also considered being Germany's IIT. TU9 universities, they offer bachelor courses, master courses, PhD courses as well, of course. And the course study at TU9 University, of course, is free of charge. These 9 leading technical universities, here are the names. That is number 1, you see it here, RWTH Aachen, Technical University Munich, TU Berlin, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, or KIT, TU Dresden, TU Darmstadt, University Stuttgart, Technical University Braunschweig, and University of Hanover, altogether 9 universities. The bachelor course will last for 3 years, and the master course for 2 years duration of time. And I find this TU9 universities very meaningful because you can upscale yourself, you can leapfrog into world-class universities. I would like to share a personal story with you. That is from my own family. There was a boy in my family. He came from a very, I would say, humble background, from a very average university. Not bad and not a very good university, just, very standard, very normal university. He was a normal boy with, normal background. And he did his bachelor course at this, average university. And after he obtained his bachelor course, he applied to University of Stuttgart, which is a TU9 university. He got admitted into TU9, and immediately he immersed himself into a totally other world, in a new class, in a much higher class than his former university. And he was doing extremely successful. He graduated with master's degree from University of Stuttgart. He got an excellent job afterwards. And that is what I mean by saying upscaling yourself or leapfrog. That means even if you come from, let's say, an average university where you have done your bachelor course, you can leapfrog towards the TU9 university and open the door for yourself for research or for job opportunities in Germany and also in other countries. For example, we have students who do their master course in the TU9 University in Germany, and after obtaining their master degree in Germany, they will continue to another country in order to pursue their PhD. So you can really say that this TU9 is can help you to elevate yourself into an even much higher level. So we do guarantee admission at TU9 universities, and once again, of course, also TU9 universities, even for the master course, are free of charge. Okay, language course. We offer language course because before you enter the university, no matter dual study or TU9 program, you will need to reach a certain level of German knowledge. That basically will be C1. It is called DSH or TestF examination. And this language course we offer in times of the pandemic. It can be online, it can be offline, that means in classroom, or it can be hybrid. So that means for you, for example, currently you are in India, you can start your online course online. While you're being in India, you will be taking part in that online course. And later on, let's say after half a year, for example, you can approach Germany and continue with your course study. So basically, you can do the online course entirely in India, or you can, if you would like to travel to Germany, you can do it in classroom, or you can do it as a hybrid model. That means, let's say, part of the language course in India online, and the second part of the language course in classroom when you reach Germany. One more word regarding COVID-19 and current entry and travel restrictions. German borders are open for Indian students. Indian students can enter Germany. The borders are open. The most thing you have to do is to undergo a PCR test once you arrive in Germany. It might be there is a quarantine, but this is highly unlikely currently because India is not regarded a high-risk country. For example, people arriving from UK or from USA, they have to quarantine for 2 weeks, but this is not the case currently for Indian students. So borders are fully open. Currently, you can enter Germany at any time. You don't have to quarantine yourself. All you have to do is to fill in a form, say where your address of residence will be, and you have to undergo a PCR test, and you will be fine. So that is the current situation as of per day in regard to the pandemic and entry regulations for Indian students. Included in our program is, of course, admission letter. We do guarantee that you can obtain a admission letter from TU9 universities, and of course, all BSK international services are included. I will talk more about our services in detail later on. So what we do is the services of BSK International, they have a duration of in between 3 to 6 years. That means we will cover the entire time of your study. And for that entire time, we will provide our services. It starts with the preparation in India, and it goes until you receive your graduation certificate in Germany. We will also cover the language course for you. And we cover you and the service, and will cover you throughout the entire process. That means from the very first day you're getting in touch with us in India while graduating in Germany, we will take care of you. And this is our philosophy, very important. You take care of your study, we take care of the rest. And this philosophy, you take care of your study, you take care of the rest, is because we know it is very challenging to live and to study abroad. We know it is very challenging to study in a foreign language, in German or in English in Germany. And we know it's very challenging to settle in a new environment. So for that reason, what we do is we say, you just study, don't do nothing, just study, take care of your study, that's all you have to do, we take care of the rest. And this includes that we, here you see it, the list of services. We provide more than 20 services for our international students, much more than we could talk about today, because if I would go into details for all 20 services, we would be talking like hours. So today I'm only mentioning the most essential services, the most crucial ones. That is, of course, you see it here. The first thing, we do guarantee admission into a public university for you. And this is very crucial. That means we are not helping you or we are not assisting you. No, we do guarantee. We do guarantee that you will receive a letter of admission. Secondly, we will take care of the freshman course if needed. Every student is different. Some students, they will need a freshman course. Some students don't. But in case you need a freshman course, we will take care of that. Also, we do have language course. Language course is included. As I just said, it is online or in classroom or hybrid, what I just mentioned before, in the light of the pandemic. And the language course is in between 600 to 920 lessons. 600 to 920 lessons. We will also conduct a mock interview with you for your visa preparation. We will also send you all documents which are needed for visa applications to India. We will provide you with all documents for opening the block account with Deutsche Bank, because all students who apply for a visa, they will need to open a block account. And for opening this block account, certain documents are needed. We will send you those documents. If you need freshman course, we will manage the entrance test, the invitation letter for the entrance test for the freshman course, and of course the FSP examination. FSP examination is the graduating examination of freshman course. So if you attend a freshman course, at the end of that freshman course, there will be the FSP, so-called FSP examination, and we will secure that seat for you. We continue. Other crucial services are, for example, our airport pickup service. That means once you arrive, we take care of the pickup. We will find a proper accommodation for you in Germany. We take care of your visa extension once you have arrived in Germany. And also, of course, we take care of the language course, what I just said before. Another point is that when you're studying in Germany, when you're enrolled into university, you are entitled to undertake part-time jobs. Perfectly legal, and we take care of that employment or the work permit for you so that you can undertake these part-time jobs perfectly legally. We also have an English-speaking hotline available throughout 12 hours per day. So whenever you encounter any problems, you just can ring us and talk to us in English. And another point I would like to talk about is the so-called blue card. Blue card is like in USA, we have the green card. In Europe, we have the so-called blue card. And we take care of your blue card once you have graduated. So from your current point of view, that might be far away, because blue card only comes, it's only interesting once you have been graduated from your university in Germany. So of course, there's still a few years to go until that point. But it might be interesting already now for you to have a look at this policy, because all international graduates from the relevant majors, for example, engineering or IT, computer science, they are eligible for obtaining a blue card. And obtaining a blue card, simply speaking, is your resident and work permit in Germany and in other European countries. So that means, I would like to give you an example. You graduate from, let's say, Technical University Munich. You are in Germany. We will help you with the blue card, and afterwards you move to France or to Spain or to Austria, for example, to take up employment. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, because the blue card is valid all over Europe, of course, also in Germany. So here I would like to summarize the most crucial services. Altogether, we offer 20 different services, but the most crucial services are: number one, we guarantee university admission. Number two, language course in between 600 to 920 lessons. Number three, we take care of your freshman course, of your visa, and of your work permit. Number four, our service duration is in between 3 to 6 years. From the very first day you get in touch with us until you graduate, we cover the entire time frame, and of course all the other services are included as well. And the program fees for the dual study program are 10,300 euro, and for the TU9 program it is 21,000 euro. Another thing, I do apologize for the short notice, but the next application deadline for the upcoming intake will be tomorrow. That is February 28th. And if you would like to inquire about the programs, if you would like to seek more information, get a personal counseling, or if you would like to enroll, please kindly turn to Gostudyfree. You will find the telephone number and the email address here on the slide in the lower part. And Gostudyfree is our long trusted partner. They are very professional, and they know very well about the German university landscape. And so please kindly turn to them in order to get more information and enrollment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of my presentation, but we are not at the end of the webinar, because now I'm looking forward to your questions. Please kindly raise your questions, and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you very much.
All right, I think we have a few questions. This is from Osman Ambani. She's asking, I'm not sure he or she's asking the total cost which you just told, and if it is online, and she wants to study MBBS.
Okay, MBBS is Master of Business Science, I understand.
MBBS, it's in medical doctorate. So
what is MBS, please?
MBBS is in doctorate. So I think we are for in technical program. So this doesn't apply.
Yes,
Or do we have some options for that?
Yes, true. So indeed, we are focusing on technical courses, on engineering courses.
Right.
So this is where, let's say, for civil engineering, mechanical engineering, civil construction.
Right. And apart from still waiting for other questions, guys. Please do post your questions. This is the time we can dedicate for the answers. or you can just hit me up. I'll share you my details in the comments as well as the last slide which was shown. So I'll just put my details. You can just ping me up. I think we have one more question. Which are the universities for finance? Mr. Anil has asked. Mr. Anil, we are here. Mr. Kai is offering technical courses, so unfortunately, finance doesn't come under that.
You mean for finance?
Yes.
Yes. So for finance, what I would suggest is that, just a second, please.
Yeah.
All right. So for finance, I personally, I can, two options. Number one is the dual Bachelor of Business Administration. Business administration, the content of business administration is a lot about finance, bookkeeping, taxes, and so on. So if you would like to go for a bachelor course, I would recommend the dual study business administration. That is one option. The second option is if these are technical universities, TU9, but they mainly offer technical courses, but they also offer courses in finance. So basically, you have two options. One is you go for the dual bachelor course business administration, or you enroll to those to the TU9 program. They also have finance courses.
Right. Also, we have a question from Priyanka. How much time does it take for the whole process until they start the university course?
Okay, all right. So of course, this heavily depends on how, because you need to prepare certain documents for visa application in India. So it really depends on how fast you can proceed that document. From my personal experience, I think we can say that you will need around a few months up to half a year in India to prepare for the documents until you receive your visa.
Mhm.
The language course will last around half a year to 1 year, and then you can enter the course study at university. If you need to attend freshman course, of course, that would be one additional year, but some students, they don't require a freshman course. So you can say half a year of preparation, maybe in India, half a year of language course, and then you can enter your course study at university.
Right. Right. Also, she's also asking, masters in management, is it provided by TU universities?
Yes, yes. Clear answer, yes, that is possible. So, and so for TU9, for the master, for the finance or business science courses in the undergraduate level and the master level, all these TU9 universities, they also offer courses in business and finance.
Uh, Mr. Anil Kappu has just asked, which are the universities for dual course?
Okay, for dual course studies, that is IST, University of Applied Science. And this university is located in the western part of Germany, close to Frankfurt and Cologne.
Right. All right. Another question from Riyam Patel. To which level of German do we require?
Okay, this is a very good question.
Right.
Okay, because this is very crucial. Just a second, please. Okay, so okay, here. So if you are enrolling to TU9 universities, you will need the level of C1. C1 for TU9 universities. That means TestDev or DSH for those of you who know about those German examinations. So C1 is required for TU9. For the dual course, the language requirement are lower. It is only B2. So C1 for TU9, B2 for the dual course study.
Great. Guys, you can please like this and share this post. Plus, you can ask more questions. We have some time. You can definitely answer you right away. Are we missing something? No. All right, Mr. Kai. I don't think any more questions are coming up so far. Plus, I'll put my details so you can definitely ping me up and I can definitely close your questions.
Great. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So, all right. We can end this session right here, and I will let you know.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody, for your attendance.
Right.
Please always feel free to approach Gostudyfree, and I personally look forward to welcome you to Germany. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Kai. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.